Guys, it's here. It's finally here. Drake dropped More Life. After listening to this album like a bajillion times though, I have one major question with Drake. Nigga, where are you from? I mean, the dude sounds like a Canadian rapper, which he is, trying to be from the UK, Jamaica, and be a hood nigga as well.
Top, so watch how you speak on my name, you know?
Boy, if you don't shut up. So, for those of you who don't know, Drake is a Toronto-based rapper who, you should know by now. This dude, he's known as a Six God. He runs the Six, being Toronto. This dude is all over the place. But recently, he's been known for biting flows and trying to adopt cultures that aren't his. And that is prevalent throughout this entire playlist. Alright, so I have to get just one thing straight off the top. I do not like Drake as a person. I feel that he bites people's flows and he uses artists to boost himself up while not giving them really substantial or enough credit. But Drake as an artist, I really have no problems. It seems like this guy just cannot do wrong when it comes to music. How does this dude go from this simp music on Take Care to this like hard London grime music that he has like with Skepta? It doesn't make any sense. How does this dude flow so well through so many different songs and song types? Throughout this album, you're gonna hear 4 types of Drake. The first one, you're gonna hear that island Drake. You know, where he's talking about the dancehall type music. That is a terrible accent. Hope you guys understand it though. Then you've got that London Drake. You know, where he's talking that he's from the underground, yeah? And then you got Drake, just normal Drake. Stuff that actually sounds like his normal stuff. And then you got the wannabe thug Drake that he has been doing for a while now. Alright, so to start this playlist review, we have to start off with the first song on it, which is Free Smoke. It starts off with this really beautiful, melodic woman singing. I don't know who she is, but she did a really good job. And then it just goes into this super banger of a beat, and Drake, this is the normal Drake. This is the Drake that you would see on most stuff. That is what you're going to be hearing on this one, and it's just a really good song. I have nothing bad to say about it. And then we go straight from that to the second song, which is No Long Talk, and we go straight to UK Drake. The song is featuring Giggs, who is a London-based artist, and it's a good song, but you're hearing London Drake, and I mean, honestly, I don't know. Drake, just make your own stuff. Stop trying to ride everyone else's wave. I mean, the song itself is really good, but I don't like hearing Drake on, especially like other nationalities' flows and like other countries' flows, because it's like, bro, you didn't grow up there. You don't know like all the passion and like underrooting of all of the sound there. So why are you trying to come in and just start working with the biggest artists out there and take everything away from that? Personally, I do not like that. But we move from No Long Talk to Passion Fruit, which honestly, this is your normal Drake, and this is one of my favorite songs on the whole entire album. This is such a smooth song. This is such a classic, like straight up, this is a song that you're playing when you're out just chilling on the beach with whatever drink that you want. You're just chilling. This song is so smooth and so good. Make more songs like that, Drake. Those are nice. I like that. It has a more islandy feel to it, but it's not straight up island Drake. But it reminds me kind of Just Hold On, We're Going Home, but not as like kind of sad. But it has that nice you just flow into it, and it's such a good song. Like, it just is. And then we go to Georgia Interlude, which has a little bit of that extentation flow, that na 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 na, hey, na 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 na. So, I mean, he just straight up bit that flow. I don't care what people say, like, he straight up just stole that flow. So, it's just an interlude. It's alright, I guess. Moving on to the next song. Then we go to Get It Together, which it's a pretty good song. I like it. It has a nice little flow to it. This is your normal Drake. Yeah, it's alright. Nothing too standoutish, nothing that's bad. It's just an alright song. Then we go from there to Madiba Redeem. Madiba Redeem. Madiba Redeem. This is Island Drake, aka Party Next Door. Yo, for real, this song, it's alright, but like the people know now. It's not like before where we thought that Drake was writing his own stuff and that we know now. We know that any song that has an island vibe to it, Party Next Door wrote and probably produced it, and that Drake is just biting the flow and just taking all the credit for it, basically. So, I mean, it's an alright song. I don't really like it. I normally skip it when I'm listening through, but it's whatever. Then we move on to Blem, which we're staying on the island, and I honestly, I do not like this song. This song is pretty trash to me. I don't like it. Like, what the hell is a blem? What's a blem? Hey yo, you blem? You blem, man. Hey, you blem? You waste man. Like, what is a blem? Moving on. Then we move on to 4422, which is really just a Sampha song. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Sampha. I don't know, I've never heard of the dude. But dude has an amazing voice. This song is really good. But he's the only one on the song. It's kind of like how Wednesday Night Interlude was on If You're Reading This, It's Too Late, where it was Party Next Door was the only person singing on it, or Fire and Desire on Views, where it was only Magic Jordan on the track. So I don't know why Drake does this, but he has been having albums where one song on the album doesn't feature him at all, and it just features some other artist. So maybe he's just trying to give this person some extra shout out, which that'd be tight, because if you're going to be using that sound, you might as well give them some credit. So I'll give you the thumbs up on that one, Drake. Then we move on to Gail Chester, and this song goes so hard. I love this song. He comes out with the Hermes link. Yeah, I spill mink. Yeah, tat on my ribs like I do not know what permanent is. Yeah. This song it's top 3 for me on this whole album. This is the banger of the entire playlist. Go listen to this song. Too turnt, too lit. Good job on this one, Drake. Then we have the Skepta interlude, which, again, it's only Skepta. I like Skepta. I've heard of him before. Again, Drake giving proper shout out. So, good job. Skepta did a good job on the song. So, moving on to the next one. Then we come back to the bangers with Portland featuring Quavo and Travis Scott. And that amazing flute instrumental. Oh my God. I don't know what it is, but 2017 is the year of the flute. Like with Mask Off, that flute is amazing. Then you come here to Portland, the flute is amazing. Quavo he kills almost every single track that he jumps on, so you know how that is. Travis Scott, one of the most lit artists of 2017, so you already know he's coming through with the bars. This song is so good. So good. This is my favorite song on the entire playlist. And it's kind of a cop-out thing to say because it has the most star-studded features, but that flute though, that flute is too clean. If you're a producer out there and you're thinking about a new song and you don't know what to do, add a flute in that joint and that song will instantly become super turnt. So Gail Chester and Portland, go listen to those 2 songs, and those are going to be the songs that you're going to be hearing at the clubs, that you're going to be hearing at all the house parties. Those are just the 2 bangers. When you hear someone driving down the street playing this album, they're going to be playing one of those 2 songs because those are the bangers. Then we move on to Sacrifices, which I like the song. It's a very cool song. It's featuring 2 Chainz and Young Thug. Has a nice little piano melody, and nothing bad to say about it. Nothing to write home about. It's not one of those banger songs, so it's more of a relaxing, just kind of like kick back, playing some, like, this is the song that you would be playing like video games to in the background, or like you just kind of like have it playing. It's a good song, but it's just not like one of the songs on this playlist. Nothing's Into Somethings. Very good song. I like it. This is some old school Drake, going back to that just like super slow, just riding in your car, just yeah. Hey, no, this song, I like this song a lot. It has a nice little flow to it. It reminds me of old Drake back when he was sticking to his normal stuff, and it's just a good song. I like the song. Go listen to it. The next song has the same vibe to it as Nothing's Into Somethings, which is Teenage Fever. Again, another nice little just slow jam. Like, it's a good song. It's more of an those two are more R&B, whereas the other ones are either pop or hip hop. And I like him. I like Drake on his R&B stuff. He has a really good voice for it and really good flow, so they naturally complement each other with the melodies of R&B and his voice and how he flows. They're just good songs. I like them. Then we move on to KMT, or AKA Extentation Flow song. So this is a song that everyone has been knowing about. They just didn't know the name to it. This is the song that the video came out where Drake was in the club and everyone got really upset and it caused a lot of controversy because it sounds just like Extentation's flow on Look at Me, and I can't drop this one, dude. Like, you straight up stole Extentation's flow and you're acting like you didn't. Also, like, obviously Drake kills that part. Like, even though he stole the flow, he does work with the flow extremely well. I hate Giggs' part. I always skip past it. This is half of a song. You listen to Drake's half and then you skip the rest. That's just how it is. But also remember who really started it. Extentation. Go give him some love. Go check him out because he's the real originator of that flow. So go give the man some love. Then we move on to Lose You, which is another slow song. It sounds like something that you would have heard off of If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. It has a nice little vibe to it. I like it. It flows well. It's one of those filler tracks, but it's still good. Then we move on to Can't Have Everything, which I like the song a lot. It's pretty good. I like it. But first off, before we move any further, we have to give props to 40, Drake's producer. This dude, this whole playlist, there's no bad song when it comes to the melody or the beat. It's so perfectly engineered and produced that I don't know if Drake had these songs on back order, or not back order, but like if he had these songs stored away or what. But if 40 produced all these songs since Views came out, you gotta give props to the dude. This dude absolutely killed it on all the beats on the song, so make sure that we give credit where credit is due. But Can't Have Everything, it has a nice little flow, nice little like old school sounding Drake a little bit, and yeah, go listen to the song. Then we move on to Glow featuring Kanye West. This is another one of those songs that I just skip right past. It just has a weird sound to it. Kanye, it's a weird feature for a beat like that. I don't know. I don't really like it. You guys can be the judge of how you like it or not, but honestly, I don't like it. I normally just skip past it. Then we move on to Since Way Back. This song, it's okay. It's featuring Party Next Door. It's the slowest song on the entire album playlist. And I don't know. It's okay. I like Party Next Door on it. It's just an okay song. I don't know. Not every song on this album's good. It's kind of a skip song. I don't know. The next song on this track is Fake Love. Honestly, I hate this song, but it's big on the radio, so you guys have already heard it before. It's super big. So, yeah, I don't like the song, but you guys probably might. I don't know. Then we move on to Ice Melts with Young Thug, and I like this song. It kind of sounds like something that Dram would have made, or like Lil Yachty. It has like a very like happy, upbeat piano playing in the background, and the overall like mood of the song is really like happy and upbeat. So I like it. It sounds cool. It's different than what most of Drake's stuff is, because mostly he doesn't really have like a very happy like upbeat like voice or tone or whatever you want to call it. But this song, it works well, and I think that he did a pretty good job moving into a different sound, and I think they did a really good job with it, so good job. The last song on this album is Do Not Disturb. Again, it's more of an R&B sound. I like it. It has a nice little flow to it. Most of the R&B songs that Drake produces I like, just because R&B is one of the genres that I really like. And he did a good job on it. Nothing to write home about. The main stars of this playlist are Galleychester and Portland. Those two songs, they're so good. They're just so good. So with that all being said, my top 3 songs on this playlist are number 1, Portland, that song. Number 2, Galleychester, again. 3 is Passion Fruit. I just like the overall just vibe of that song. I think it's an amazingly produced song and that the Drake flows really well in it. And then everything else is kind of everything else. There's some, all the other songs aren't bad. It's just they're not as good as those 3. One of those 3 is more than likely, Passion Fruit's probably gonna end up on the radio just because it's the most radio friendly. And then Portland, it might. Galleychester is never gonna get on the radio. It's just a little bit too hard for it. But Passion Fruit is probably gonna be the one song off this playlist that you're gonna hear on the radio. There's probably a couple other of more R&B sounding ones that are gonna end up on the radio, but those are my top 3 songs, and then everything else is kind of everything else. So overall, I would give this playlist a 8.5 out of 10. It has a lot of strong points and a lot of very strong songs throughout the playlist, but there's a lot of filler tracks because, I mean, there's 22 songs on this playlist. Eventually you're going to run into some average songs, which you kind of do throughout this whole entire album. You guys may have a different opinion on it, but that's just how I feel. Alright, so I hope that you guys enjoyed my review of More Life. If you did, be sure to leave this video a like. Also comment down below on any other songs or albums that you guys want me to review. Also, don't forget to subscribe, as I'm going to be producing a lot more song and album reviews that you guys hopefully will like. And I will catch you guys in the next video.